Ashley here with Tranquil Therapy with a Theracane workshop. Theracane video. It's a video about Theracanes. It's a thin piece of plastic that you can take with you anywhere. It's pretty durable and it doesn't really take up too much space in your pack. I have one of these in my office, at my desk, at my house. I give them away as presents. So they're pretty inexpensive and you can find these on Amazon or any Dick's Sporting Goods store. I'll link the correct name below because the fake ones can break. So FYI. We're going to start off with the upper body. And with the upper body, you want to make sure that no matter what, whatever side you're working on, that's the hand that's at the top. So the top is more for stabilizing. The bottom is more to kind of push and create that tension. A lot of what we're going to do is going to be more about finding a good spot, stopping there, and then moving your body instead. So we're going to start off with the neck. You can use either one of these little nubs. And I like to turn it so that it's going to face the direction that we're going in. And I like to use the one that's closest to the hook if I'm on the right side. And the left side, I guess it is the same thing, whichever one's closest to the hook. The same side that I'm on goes at the top. Other side is right here to create the tension. And we're just going to kind of go in through here and just go down the edge of the spine. Never place it directly over your spine. Don't do that. But you can kind of feel the ridge along the side of your spine. Just kind of go down with that. If you need to, you can look down just slightly and then look back up to inch your way down your neck. Don't go super hard in this area because it's still the neck. But you can get a little bit of relief, especially if you're feeling stuff all the way up towards the occiput or base of the skull. Another way that you can use this tool for a similar area is using the hook itself to go right on this little shelf that you have right here. Sometimes you can kind of find the spot really quickly. For example, this one's like right about here where you can feel the traps kind of going over your shoulders a bit. This muscle, the levator scap, runs all the way from this area, the side area of the scapula, all the way up into the neck, so right where we were earlier. And if you kind of pin this down, squeeze the shoulder blades down and back, you can kind of see how it's digging into the area. From here, I can look down at my elbow, look up at the ceiling. Go slow or as fast as you want. You can also just look directly to the side, then directly to the other side. You can also look down at the opposite shoulder and then turn your head up towards the ceiling and look up at the ceiling. These all get different muscles in the same area. They all kind of go on top of each other in layers, so you can get different muscles by just changing the position of which you're moving. Pretty beneficial. I like it a lot. If you want to get a little bit deeper into the shoulder blades, like right in between the shoulder blades, I don't know if you can see how it's just kind of digging into that area. All I'm doing is pushing down with the opposite hand from the side that I'm on. Remember, this is stabilizing. And just letting it kind of go down. If you need a little bit more of targeted work, or you want more targeted pressure, you can bring this under the arm that you want to work on. Again, stabilizing at the top, opposite hand to give the pressure that you want. And you're going to hook this right in between the shoulder blade here. And what I'm doing is pressing down on this. If you are someone who is a larger chested individual, you can try and bring your elbow up and go in that way. Or you can just kind of let it poke you a little bit. It doesn't hurt. And if it does, switch it up until you find a good spot. But all I'm doing is pushing down like this with this. And you can kind of see how it's getting real deep into those rhomboids or lower traps. You can kind of angle it if you want to get different positions, which is pretty good. Another thing that you can do is use the hook on your arm or on your delts. And there are certain areas that, might be better to bring that arm down if you need as you go along different points of the arm. Don't go anywhere below the elbow though. I'll show you that later. And always make sure that you get both sides. So from here you can kind of go down. You can also move it across the muscle belly, but you got to be careful because you could irritate the skin and even cause blisters. I've had clients come in because they went too hard in one area and then ended up having a callus, a blister, things of the nature. And you don't really want that. So try to limit, if you're going to be moving it across your skin like this, limit it to maybe 5 minutes at a time. Let's see. I think the next one we should do would be like the low back. So from here, same thing, same side at the top, stabilizing. I'm letting the hook come around my back, and I want to find little spots in the low back, like here, for example. All I'm doing is pushing this down. Can also get the glutes, same area. Woo! Straight through here, feels nice. If that feels a little bit iffy, you can use the outside here and kind of get a good spot. And then you can even do things like just straighten your leg. That'll get deeper in the muscle belly. And then the last one that I want to go over with y'all is if you're able to put these two in between your legs or on either side of your legs, you can kind of brace it at some point and then use the smaller little guys here on your forearm. So for example, you can kind of bring this over like this and get into little spaces of the wrist. You can get into bigger spaces of the elbow area, other side here, and just kind of feel out or feel around until you find a good spot. You can use it on your hands if you want. Go back and forth or stop and then make a fist. Let go, that kind of thing. You can use this area to go down your legs if you want, like this. Either side. It's a very versatile tool. Tell my clients to use it a lot, especially for those that have headaches. You can really get into some of these areas easier than you could using other tools. So I hope this helps. And if you have any questions about Theracane, drop them in the comments below. See you later.